Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to go over more leak breakdowns for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this is the first leak breakdown slash theory that we're going to be going over today. It's all about the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, which, if you weren't aware, we are getting. The leakers didn't really know too much about it, but they just knew that the confirmation of DLC was a thing. But anyway, this was a post by Soul Silver Art saying potential spoilers and name 3 better Pokemon that could get ancient variants or future variants, or basically Paradox Pokemon in the DLC. I'll wait. Q said in the DLC or even in base Scarlet and Violet, some legendaries will get Paradox variants. There's no better time to reveal the past legendary beasts before Ho-Oh revived them. Maybe these beta designs. So we've had a lot of theories saying that like old beta Pokemon are going to make some sort of return in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There was that whole thing about Gorochu and stuff like that. But of course, the legendary beasts also had beta forms. We had Primal Raikou, Primal Entei, and Primal Suicune. So this is what they used to look like in their beta forms originally in Pokemon Gold and Silver. So obviously, as you can see, Suicune looks completely different. I mean, they all do really, but Suicune I think looks the most different. Well, I guess Raikou as well. But either way, I think this is definitely a thing that's going to happen. Whether they bring back the beta forms or not, I don't know. But I think they will give Paradox forms to the legendary beasts in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, just simply because in the Crown Tundra DLC in Pokemon Sword and Shield, we of course got the Galarian birds, Galarian Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. So I feel like now we're just kind of going on to the next step, and instead of the birds, we're obviously getting the beasts, and they will be Paradox Raikou, Paradox Entei, and Paradox Suicune. We usually get legendaries in DLC, like, I mean, in the first DLC of Isle of Armor, we got Urshifu and stuff like that, and then the second DLC we got obviously the Galarian birds and Calyrex. So safe to assume we're going to get more legendary Pokemon in the DLC, because that's usually what the story of the DLC revolves around. And so I think 3 legendary beasts with new Paradox forms would be a really cool thing to see. And as well as that, seeing them in their beta forms as well in the game would be kind of crazy. But either way, we have more talking about more information about this. Just think there were certain Pokemon before the Burn Tower incident, and then they were reborn as new Pokemon. It's a bit different than how other Paradoxes work, but you would still need to get them from the past to ever to be able to obtain them, as they don't exist anymore. Also think, guess what other legendary trio got new form slash special treatment in the previous gen? The Gen 1 Kanto Birds. It's time to move on to the next trio. Also, lots of Gen 2 love in Gen 9 so far. Get ready for more and more, which is very true. We have been getting a lot of Gen 2 love. A lot of Gen 2 Pokemon are getting like Paradox forms. Wooper, of course, is one of the only people that is getting a regional form in these games alongside, what's the other one? I can't remember off the top of my head. It was like it's like a Gen 1 Pokemon or something like that. But either way, Wooper is one of the only Pokemon getting regional forms in Generation 9. And here's the tweet from Q referencing old legendaries getting Paradox variants, just in case you may have missed it. So this was Venser saying, are there legendaries in any of these groups, even if it's just as you say, inspired, not same Pokemon? Yep, legendary get counterparts too, but I guess they will debut in the DLC. Not quite sure of that. I have seen the designs. So Riddler has seen the designs of the new legendary Pokemon forms in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. He just doesn't know if they're going to debut in the DLC or not. I feel like if they are the legendary beasts, though, it would make sense to debut them in the DLC, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think that these legendary beasts, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, I think are at the top of the list to get these new like Paradox forms in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Next up, we're going to go over more leak breakdowns. This time it's about the gimmick, which is of course an image of the gimmick right here. So a lot of people thought this was Lileep originally, which is obviously one of the Gen 3 fossils, but then Kaka came out and said that there's going to be no fossils in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so as we all know, this can't be Lileep. But anyway, another solution is this, the leaked Crystal Flower Pokemon. Everyone is entitled to their theories, but 2 times Kaka said no fossils in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. He also said the original mon of Paradoxes and probably regional fakes mon are in Scarlet and Violet, so we can assume 99% this isn't Lileep. Secondly, I still don't think we grasp the gimmick. So obviously we've had like loads of talk about the gimmick. This was the kind of crystal thing, salt thing that Riddler posted about the other day that we went over. I still think it's just about the salt Pokemon, but this could also be about the gimmick. But anyway, Soul Silver are saying people are running wild with the whole crystallization thing, but it's really only based off of 2 pictures. Kaka posted this one and Quaxley 3's back. The whole crystal look we could see just be a visual distortion the gimmick makes over every Pokemon. Glimmer. So I believe this Flowermon is literally made of crystal, not the gimmick turning it fully crystal. And that's what Ku is probably hinting at here. In turn, this makes me strongly believe that the new Saltmon Kaka mentioned and this crystal flower could be the same Pokemon. So this could potentially be the Salt Pokemon. We have like this X skull and bones kind of thing on top of the head. I think this is just the gimmick. Maybe like something like this pops up when a Pokemon uses the gimmick. And I feel like this is like a poison type. And so this Pokemon here is using like using the gimmick to obtain like a poison type stab on a move. Anyway, this was also just sent to me by the wonderful artist Arnell55. This adds up perfectly. I'm not saying this confirms it, but there's definitely a case for it now. Also, go follow them, etc. They make great fan art. So hey man, I've been following you since the beginning of the Scarlet and Violet leaking process, and regarding your last tweet, I'll have to say, in Spain we actually named the salt crystals Flor de Sol, salt's flowers. So yeah, another indication of this being like the new Salt Pokemon, which again could still be using the new gimmick, but of course it could be a new Pokemon, because this has to be like a new Pokemon down here. Like, it's obviously not Lily, because obviously Kaka said that there's no fossils in this game. So yeah, in my opinion, this is a new Pokemon, and I think it is using the gimmick as well. He says hint of the gimmick as well, so this is just a hint. This isn't like the full gimmick. So either way, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But this could be the new Salt Pokemon, just simply using the gimmick. Next up, we're going to be talking about this. So this is actually something I want to talk about. Ku said most of the pics tell us straightforward what each new mon looks like. So when we look at this sliced bread dog, that's actually what I think the Pokemon is. However, he said cut her into pieces. This could imply that the ghost dog is also the bread dog. So this is what he said here. Most of our riddle picks straightforward to the appearance of new Pokemon, like Bulls, the Fire Starter, Sliced Puppy, Transportation, Form of Box Legendary, Small of Evolution, etc. Don't miss the future updates. So this was obviously the image that he posted, is like this dog that was like sliced up or something like bread. We know there's 3 dog Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We know one of them is a ghost. They all get 1 evolution. But either way, because the bread is literally being cut, for a lack of better words, killing the dog, I can't really picture it, but Ku said all the puppy lines are funny designs. Imagine a loaf of bread that's all sliced and floating around with a puppy face. You know, this is where he was saying there are 3 puppy lines. I teased 1. The other leaker said 1. One kept unmentioned. Actually, we prepared 2 riddle picks about the ghost, because the rapper in Gym Leader, for its appearance, but we haven't posted them yet. Now he just said it anyway. We'll post them all later days. A funny design. So yeah, this is obviously just talking about the new puppy Pokemon here. Also, the original theory of this mon helping you search for the other coin mons could still be very possible. This theory doesn't negate it. So yeah, these 3 dogs could be used to find like these coins for the coin Pokemon, which of course evolves into that like ninja thing or whatever it's called. So again, these dogs could have like a little bit more to the story. But either way, that's another little leak breakdown there about the sliced dog. It could literally just be a Pokemon that is I guess a loaf of bread sliced up with a dog face. That could be one of the dogs. Like Riddler Ku said, they have funny designs, so that could easily be the case. And then finishing things off, we're talking about the evil team. So this was posted on the 22nd of July, saying, I can't believe I didn't see this. I knew there was no Murkrow evolution, so what could the evil team ace/mascot be? Well, if they're a bully biker gang, we now know of a new bike, motorcycle, and engine Pokemon. Maybe they challenge you to racing minigames before the battle. So this is to do with the opponent or something like that, because obviously this was translated by Pokesutami. So the question was, what's this? And then the leaker said opponent, and that was the no further details. So this can be read as rival, opponent, etc. So it's probably not going to be the rival, because I don't think a big flag will go up every time we do a rival battle. So this is going to be the opponent. So that doesn't necessarily mean evil team, but I feel like this symbol here is to do with the evil team. So yeah, this is basically Soul Silver saying, I'm also starting to think Ku's hint to the evil team may not have revealed their name, but just that they're themed after a team delinquent biker gang. So possible team names are still up in the air: Team Star, Team Cross, Team Crow, Team Bolt. I really like the last one. So I don't know, like it could be like, because it's like a weird electric symbol, like kind of maybe a Pikachu tail. This was also seen in the original trailer as well, so I think this is going to be the symbol of, you know, whether it's the evil team or not, it just translates to opponent. So it could just be nothing to do with the evil team, and it could just be like a racing opponent that you have to race. So it could just be like mini games where you have to race characters or whatever. Like, I would love it to have like online racing in this game. It's not going to happen, but I would love them to do that and incorporate that in. So it had like Pokemon Kart. It's not going to happen, but it would be really cool to see. But anyway, we have Sosaura saying, I also agree very much with these ideas of it being a team name that starts with an S or a Z. Team Zoom makes a lot of sense. Of course, I could be wrong, and Ku was actually telling us it's Team Crow. Still, it's fun to speculate. So yeah, we have Lucario saying, was thinking Team Zoom, as you know how the first letter of the team name is always somewhere in the logo. Well, the right hand flag looks like there's a Z in the start, and also there's a racing motorcycle theme. But it could be Team Spark, Team Shine, Team Saint, Team Sail, Team Star, Team Stella, Team Saint / Santo, Team Sun / Sol / Solar, Team Speed, Team Swift, Team Spike. I mean, it could be a Z. It could also be an S as well. Like this one, yeah, I don't know. It could be an S or a Z. I don't know, maybe, but it has like a star around it as well. So I don't know. It's a weird one, man. Like we just need a trailer of like the evil team and stuff. Like I say, the next trailer should show like loads and loads of new stuff. But either way, that was just a bunch of like different theories, going over some like leak breakdowns and stuff like that. Again, the first one I think is likely, especially because we got the Galarian birds in the Crown Tundra DLC. I think we're likely to see legendary beasts. Not that we'll see them in their beta forms. I just feel like we will get. I feel like they would have been leaked by Kaka, and because Kaka said he knew nothing about the DLC, I feel like these are going to get leaked in the DLC, because otherwise Kaka would have just leaked them, most likely anyway. So I think that we are going to see some legendary beasts in the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which of course will come next year. Like, we'll get Gen 9 this year, and then DLC we'll probably get like maybe 2 or 3 DLC packs throughout next year, which will be really cool because it'll just add more content to Generation 9. This was all about the gimmick, which could be the new Salt Pokemon again. If you haven't seen this image, this is like some weird poison school thing. But again, I think this is just a Pokemon using this gimmick to obtain like the poison type on certain moves. And then yeah, Bread Dog could be one of the dogs. I don't know how I'd feel about like a sliced dog as a Pokemon. Like maybe it's the ghost type or something. It kind of makes me feel like a Slinky Dog, you know, like out of Toy Story. You know, the Slinky Dog. I get that kind of vibe, because that is kind of like not chopped up, but like, you know, there's like spaces in between the body. So it could be like a sausage dog, but with like a slinky kind of thing in the middle. And then yeah, the evil team. What are your thoughts on this as well? Either way, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting that like button down below. Let's try to hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on everything we mentioned in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. It's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.